folks, I'm Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News Weekend Update, the only toy news not for reviews, but for all of yous. We got a lot to talk about this week. There was a lot of news across the toy world. From Bandai news to Playmates. I don't know if it's news or if it's a leak, but it is from an official show, so we're going to talk about this particular one. We got some HIYA news that we're going to lead off with, which is really, really important. I'm going to editorialize a little bit on it, but that directly affected the final thing we're going to talk about in this video. So it's actually, it's interesting. Let's just leave it at that. There was Mattel stuff that's actually pretty cool that came out. There was a Walmart con that dropped a lot of stuff. So again, plenty to talk about, and this opening has gone on way too long for all of that. So without any further ado, let's get to the news. Let's kick things off with that HIYA news, and look who's back. King Ghidorah in a gravity beam version. Slight repaint with more golds, and you get the beams. The problem is, this is up when the other version, the first version, hasn't completely dropped here in the US. Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, a lot of the smaller retailers have not gotten theirs. Now, it looks like it is coming very shortly, because I think Amazon might have gotten their orders. Now, I did have a pre-order at Amazon, and it said it was going to ship mid-month here. But when this news went up earlier this week, it hadn't happened yet, and I was able to cancel mine. Because, I'll be honest, I don't want two of these. I really don't. It looks huge. I don't have the room for it. And why would I get the original version that's going to be a lesser model of this one? This is painted nicer, and this has beams. So it was an easy decision for me to cancel that original. And if you haven't canceled your original yet, and you have a pre-orders elsewhere, I'm gonna say you probably should too. You know, if you want two of them, all the power to you. However, you know what? I think price-wise, it's not worth getting two. And, you know, I'm gonna say this, but I think HIYA is shooting themselves in the foot by doing this. And this isn't the first time. You know, like that translucent one of Godzilla basically already had a lit up version, so it was kind of superfluous. And you know, this is what I've been saying, they are putting out more repaints in a shorter time span than Tamashii has with Monstarts in their entirety. And for everybody complaining about all the Tamashii repaints, just look at HIYA. I'm sorry, I don't care if you are a super fanboy and are really, you know, singing the praises non-stop about them. Stop and look at what they are doing. It is in line with what Tamashii is doing. All I'm saying is, be fair across the board. Now, another reason why is, and I haven't watched any peer reviews, any other reviewers' reviews on it. Multiple reasons for that. One major one is that I don't like to watch reviews of something that I'm definitely going to be getting at some point. But I have seen a lot of non-reviewers getting bum Ghidorahs from the first batch. So there's good reasons out there for me to cancel it. Again, you know, this is something I feel like folks should really think about. And, you know, possibly cancel your order for that first one. You just have to wait. But you're going to get the better one, it looks like, down the line. One final note on this that I really want to stress is, I know all of the overseas Chinese orders come out way before, and HIYA isn't really improving that time. They really need to do that because, like I said, they're shooting themselves in the foot, And they're making a case for everyone not to order those things early. For one thing, you're going to end up paying a lot of shipping. And I can't get on board on that, especially when there's a better version coming down the line. And like I keep saying, and just to bring it back, they are repainting everything. So it's in your best interest to wait. Don't get suckered into paying more just to be first on something that's going to have a better version down the line. And one final note, this is actually cheaper than the first version. So there you go. Finally, moving on, that could have been its own video. We got some more Shimos coming. A Battle Roar and a Giant Shimo were shown off by Playmates at a show. So if you dig at this big guy, then you got more to look forward to. And I gotta say, maybe from what we're seeing in like the little clips where it's sort of showing up, Shimo, the Giant Shimo might scale well with the smaller ones. Or maybe the Battle Roar might. Either way, you're gonna have options. The Godzilla and Kong from SH Monster Arts, the slight repaints for GXK, just to have them ready for the release, and that's why they did this, are gonna actually be available in select AMC theaters at the time of the movie release. So, you know, if you haven't pre-ordered them, you might see them in your theaters and be like, hey, you know what? I might get these after all. To update and correct an earlier story, the SHF Earth Garone is not coming back out, but it is an option part set. So it is something that you might want to get, and I might want to get. It's going to run you about 60 bucks or so, and it is available on the USP Bandai site. So that's pretty awesome. Also going to be available on the P Bandai site is the SH Figuarts SS. Because I don't feel like saying that whole word. Evil Tiga. This is very, very cool. This is their more like premium line of SHFs, as you know. So Ultraman Evil Tiga will be available on the P Bandai US site. So you could pre-order it and not have to worry about shipping or dealing with middlemen from Japan. The next batch of Movie Monster series US releases have been revealed, and it is Godzilla -1 himself, so you can pre-order that right now at the Godzilla US store or other outlets like Entertainment Earth or Amazon. We are also getting Anguirus 04, Mechagodzilla 2, and Mega Ghidorah. So some pretty cool ones there. If you missed out on the Japanese releases, you can get them now. Why don't you go ahead and use some of those links down below for it. Scar King is back again in the Funko Pop line, this time in a really, really cool throne set. Not sure if this is a bigger figure, but it was a Funko Pop exclusive, FunkoPop.com exclusive. And it was pretty pricey. It was like 33 bucks. I did get it, so we will be checking that out. We still have to check out the previous Scar King, but you will see that one this week. Speaking of the GXK Funko Pops, I didn't talk about this one, but this is the Amazon exclusive Sleeping Godzilla, which was sold out for a bit, but it is back again. So do check it out through my Amazon link down below and help support the channel. Okay, let's talk about a giveaway. Jada Toys is giving away 4 tickets to a VIP movie experience to see GXK, as well as giving away their remote control Godzilla. So do check out Jada Toys for more on that. If you're a shopper at Big Bad Toy Store, you might have noticed they're running a little tournament, a character tournament, and the finals have been determined, and it is Godzilla versus Superman. So you could go vote for your favorite kaiju. Oh, hey, your favorite superhero right now. There will be a stop motion animations with the figures you see here coming up towards the end of the month. Bulkies is doing a giant Krang. Look at this thing. It looks pretty cool, and it looks perfect for this. Also in this same kind of style, the Demogorgon from James Groman is up for pre-order now at Mondo Shop. So if you want to check that out, go check out Mondo. And in what seems to be a very popular news this week, Mattel is bringing back Street Sharks, and they look really, really neat. They did go up for pre-order this week during a Walmart Con, Walmart Collector Con, as well as a lot of other things. But you're also able to pre-order them in a lot of other spots. Again, Entertainment Earth is a good one. Help support the channel by clicking that link down below and pre-ordering yourself some Street Sharks. Me, myself, I might get them if I see them in store, and I think they're cool looking. I was never the biggest Street Sharks guy, but you know what? I can be convinced of most anything when it comes to toys. Case in point, the latest Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe figure is Snout Spout, and I love Snout Spout, guys. He is the firefighter of Eternia. He is an all-time favorite. I just always liked how this guy looked. And, you know, a few years back, actually quite a few years back, almost 10 years back, during a time period when I was heading up a sketch blog called Sketch Lottery, where we sketched different characters weekly, we sketched Snout Spout here, and it was one of my favorites to do. And here you go. Here is my pick of Snout Spout. So yes, I did order this after seeing it on Toy Galaxy. Shout out to Toy Galaxy Dan for posting his up, and I thought it looked amazing, so I went in and ordered one too. I'm not 100% sure where this advert originated from, but it looks like Playmates is doing a 1988 remastered Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line where the figures are more articulated and they have a really nice deco. So that could be something you could count me in on as well. Super 7 revealed their Ultimate Beastie Boys from the Sabotage song, which is an all-time favorite. I love the looks for these guys in that video. It's such a great video. And they are coming out with Ultimates. Man, I am a little tempted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if I will. But it might be something like down the line I might look for on a discount or something. But they do look really, really good. Much like the King Ghidorah story earlier, 3-Zero's Mega Man was revealed to have another version, a slightly more limited version, where Mega Man comes with a little Mega Man pixelated head piece. So it's the same price as the other one. So why would you get the first one? I'm not 100% sure, but this one is up for pre-order right now at Big Bad Toy Store if you want to grab this one instead. Beast Kingdom has revealed a medieval Venom in their dynamic action line. This looks really, really cool, as a lot of their figures have, including some of their medieval ones. This looks very, very nice. Probably won't get it, but it was definitely worth showing. Independent company Icon Heroes is doing a Zujitsu line, and they look kind of sweet. Let's get into Transformers to end this, and third-party company Kang Toys continues their insane-looking Dinobot Knight things that they're making. Oh my gosh, look at this one. I mean, this looks phenomenal. Not getting any of these, but definitely worth showing this particular prototype. But let's get into the official stuff, and this was a really fun reveal. A Target collaboration of Optimus Prime and Bullseye. That's alright, the little doggy is getting a Transformer, and it looks like a sweet set. This is the G2 Prime mold, and it is decoed out in Target colors. I love me some Target, I really do, and I gotta say, this is something I really want. And if you really want it too, it's up on pre-order right now at Target's website. More reveals from Transformers were for Walmart Con, and these are Walmart exclusives. They're all like, you know, basic retools, repaints as they usually are. This is Cleric, I believe his name is, or Carrig. No, he's not a coffee machine. And Filch, these are called the Star Raiders. They are pirates, and this one's obviously an Air Razor repaint. Then we get this cool dude. I believe this is Lockdown in a totally pirate motif. And then this guy, whose name escapes me right now, but Cannonball, I believe, actually. And it looks pretty cool. They're all very, very nice. And let's end off by talking about the HasLab Omega Prime one last time and looking at some brand new, awesome, updated deco pics. It just looks so amazing. This ended this week with a whopping 28,000 plus backers. The biggest Transformer HasLab to date. It is just incredible looking. Man, and for me, it really came down to the wire. We're talking last hour decision on this. How was I paying for it? Because it is something you had to pay for up front. But hey, thank you HIYA Toys for revealing your new Ghidorah. I was able to cancel that impending pre-order, and yes, my zillions, it has been backed. We are all in on Omega Prime. Now, it's not coming out till next year, but I'm good with that because it was something that I've been singing the praises of, talking about here on the Ultra Z News from day one, and I'm glad to be part of this. It just looks phenomenal. Congrats again to the Hasbro and Takara teams. This looks like it's going to be the best Transformers HasLab project yet. Fingers crossed on that, of course. But there you go. You got my backing, and I'm really looking forward to it. And that's the Ultra Z News, guys. I hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below on any of this stuff. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, peeps.